Welcome back. Today we have the big season finale of the Golden Bachelorette, and what a finale! After weeks filled with unforgettable dates, intense emotions, and connections that seemed straight out of a novel, Joan Vassos has found true love in the arms of Chock Chapple, who didn't hesitate to propose to her with a ring worthy of a princess. Let's start from the beginning. Joan Vassos, a sophisticated, independent woman with a complicated romantic past, was selected as the first Golden Bachelorette. At 61 years old, Joan had already lived through many experiences in life, but she embarked on this adventure in the hopes of finding a mature and true love. The audience immediately connected with her story and her sincerity, and each week they waited anxiously to see how their dates would progress. From the first episode, Chock Chapple stood out among the contestants. Not only because of his chivalry and charisma, but also because they shared values and experiences that resonated deeply with both of them. The golden love, as Joan called it, began to blossom. With each date, from casual outings to the famous fantasy night, the bond between them grew stronger and stronger, and fans couldn't be more excited. The big moment came in the final episode. Under a starry sky and on the beach, the ideal romantic setting, Chock Chapple got down on one knee and asked Joan to be his life partner. All of this culminated in a proposal that left the audience, and Joan herself, breathless. A visibly emotional Joan confessed to Chock that since their first date at Disneyland, she had also felt a unique connection. "It's the first time in a long time that I imagine a future with someone," she told him. A statement so honest and sincere that it made us all feel part of that magic. And when we thought the scene couldn't be more perfect, Chock revealed the ring. Not just any ring, but a masterpiece by Neil Lane, who has created pieces for some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Lane designed a 4-carat ring, featuring an emerald-cut diamond set in platinum, flanked by 2 baguettes of diamonds and surrounded by 56 other sparkling diamonds. The jewel was not only spectacular, but it captured Joan's elegance and style, inspired by the Art Deco era, a classic and sophisticated era that reflects the personality of the first Golden Bachelorette. Lane explained that the design was inspired by Joan's sophistication and elegance, and he wanted to capture the essence of what this love that has emerged after so many years represents. "It's a piece that symbolizes hope and connection," said the designer. Now, let's talk about Chock Chapple. From the first episode, Chock stood out not only for his attractiveness, but for his way of expressing his feelings and his clear devotion to Joan. The audience witnessed how he devoted attention to her and showed his affection through genuine details. From the fantasy suite, where he confessed to host Jesse Palmer that he was deeply in love with Joan, to the intimate conversations they shared, Chock made it clear that his intention was to build a future together. In his own words, "This is going to end in an engagement or a broken heart." Chock was willing to risk everything for this love, and the audience was rooting for him from start to finish. Joan and Chock don't just represent a happy couple. For the audience, this romance is an inspiration, a message of hope, and that it's never too late to find love. True love. They both went through difficult experiences and lonely moments, but they proved that love can be found at any stage of life. This is the true legacy of the Golden Bachelorette, and Joan and Chock have become icons of this idea. Social media exploded after the proposal, with comments like, "If Joan found love at 61, so can I," or "This is the most sincere romance I've seen in years." As soon as the final episode aired, fans were quick to express their joy and excitement on all social platforms. Joan and Chock's story has touched hearts, and many are already looking forward to following their relationship and new life together closely. The show's production has suggested that we could possibly see the couple in future appearances, and fans are delighted with the idea of learning more about their day-to-day lives. In addition, the success of the Golden Bachelorette has been so resounding that there is already talk of a possible second season, and the expansion of the franchise into formats for audiences of different ages. Joan and Chock have opened the door for a new form of entertainment, one focused on love, true connection, and the idea that there is always a second chance to be happy. In her farewell, Joan left a message that resonated deeply with everyone who watched the season: "We are proof that no matter what life throws at you, there is always hope." Those words have inspired millions of people who may have, at some point, also lost hope in love. Ultimately, the Golden Bachelorette has not only been a dating show, but a cultural phenomenon. It has reminded us that reality shows can be more than just entertainment. They can carry a message of hope, show us the power of second chances, and teach us that true love is ageless. Thank you for joining us. We hope this story of golden love has touched your hearts as it did with us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave us in the comments what excited you most about this grand finale. What do you think of Neil Lane's ring? Would you like to see a second season? Until next time, and remember that love always triumphs.